Well, one thing I couldn't tell you about Richardson's when I was in there is that all the saddles that are in there are pawned, and the people are so poor here around Gallup, the Native Americans, that they pawn everything. And what they do pawn is obviously their saddles for about $250 a pop, which means that they get $250 for their saddle and it sits there on the racks. And they have to pay interest on the $250 loan, which obviously is secured against the saddle. Now, would you believe the interest that people charge here on that $250 is 46% a year, and you've got to pay that monthly. Now, if you don't pay it, they'll keep your saddle for a year and a half, and then they'll sell it. But basically, 90% of the people actually do get their saddles back, which is amazing. But people do pawn everything. Would you believe even from nappies? You know, a bulk amount of nappies they'll come in and pawn for $5, of which they spend or pay 46% interest on the $5 until they can come and give the $5 back, up to date with the interest, and they'll release the nappies or the saddle. Quite amazing. The poverty here is incredible. Gallup's population is 20,000 people, but if you take into account all the reservations of the native Indians that live round here, it's 120,000 people, and about 65% of those people are unemployed. And the average wage here, even when they're working, is $3,800 a year. Now, can you imagine that in a Western capitalist democracy? It's quite incredible. And just another thing is that at the weekends, Gallup is a jumping place and the bars are full and all this kind of stuff. Mainly because everyone comes down from the reservations to spend their welfare on booze and everything. And also, they come down to have a shower every Saturday night. And they come down to have a shower and try and relax, because out on the reservations, they don't have any electricity or running water, which is, to me, quite incredible.